At the time when Heartbleed security bug is making news all over the world, independent internet security agency says that India is also among the top victims of cyber attacks. They believe that due to its weak data privacy and data protection regime, Indian organizations are more prone to security breaches. The data from CERT-in, India's Computer Emergency Response Team, puts a clear picture of how vulnerable India is when it comes to cyber attack. In 2013, more than 24,000 sites were defaced. In first 3 months of 2014, more than 4,000 sites have been defaced already. India is the fourth most favorite destination for phishing attacks. India was the top third spam sending country after USA and Spain. India was among top 20 countries for targeted attacks. So what are the reasons that make India one of the top targets of cyber attacks?
There are a few reasons, it kind of figures in that list is because of the global outsourcing that the multinational companies have really, given to the India region. Because of that, what happens is that these large global companies, a target which appears, in terms of the whole chain of security, which is pretty much available in India with a bulk of technology infrastructure. So I think that's one of the key reasons.
One of the top reasons mentioned by researchers is the poor data protection regime in India. Though there are legislations or bills in the pipeline to safeguard a user, it's not enough.
The data protection regime in India needs much more strengthening for sure. In terms of the, for example, the disclosure mandates and disclosure requirements which are there in a lot of countries nowadays, especially in the European Union region. European Union DPD directive came in very recently in March, the latest one. It is called the European Union Data Protection Directive, and that really changes the whole landscape in the way personally identifiable information is being handled by companies on behalf of European citizens. Hence, I think there is definitely a lot to be learned and a lot to be done as far as India's data protection regime is concerned.
Online security threats come at a time when India plans to take its e-governance initiatives to the next level, e-governance program 2.0 or e-Kranti.
From a government perspective, I think the India government is obviously doing their bit as far as the cybersecurity policy is concerned. Some of the changes in IT Act, there is a law tabled in Rajya Sabha. It is in the draft stage on the data protection. So things should be expedited from the government side as well, so to give more comfort to the industry.